Bob Mills Weather Center meteorologist Andrew Adams.
Be prepared for a little fog this morning. Not a lot, especially compared to what we saw yesterday. Our Lucky Star Skycam network cameras were much foggier, but Concho Cam, always the one that seems to be showing the fog. Still a little bit of patchy fog. Couldn't see those lampposts yesterday, just to give you an idea of how much more dense it was in some spots than it is this morning. Other than that, if you don't see any fog, you see some blue sky. It's going to be an awesome Sunday. Here's where we are seeing the denser fog down in south central Oklahoma toward the Ardmore area and in eastern Oklahoma. Overall, a little bit of a patchier setup than what we got yesterday. Some light haze and fog lingering around central Oklahoma. That's going to burn off here over the next couple of hours pretty readily, and we've got a gorgeous afternoon to look forward to. Perfect visibility, a lot of sunshine headed our way, maybe a couple high thin clouds, and that would be about it. Very, very quiet. We had a little bit of light rain in eastern Oklahoma yesterday. Not a lot to talk about with that. It just kind of passed through and wet the ground a little bit. Dense fog early for some of us, and then, of course, the sunshine, but some cool fall air. We're in the 60s this afternoon, so a little bit warmer than yesterday. And then tomorrow, a little bit cooler as a weak front's going to pass through later today and tonight. 60s and 70s, though, they're on the way back as we head into the middle of the week. You'll see that over the next 9 days. We have a warm up and then temperatures come back down with our next storm. Still keeping an eye on this weekend's storm system. The one difference from yesterday is that instead of cutting off out along the Pacific coast of California and doing a slow, low ride across the central United States, this now really most of the models have been projecting more of a Pacific Northwest dip down in the jet stream. So still bringing in some of that colder air, but it's a faster moving look. And if that holds, that could lower our rain chances. It does look like this storm will provide rain for parts of the central United States. The big question, of course, ends up becoming, do we get any here in Oklahoma? And today it's a little bit in question. So we need to watch this forecast over the next few days to see if we can get some of that rain. But chillier toward the back end of the 9-day with much colder air up to the north. So over the next several days, comfortable and cool, 60s, 50s, back into the 60s, and then 70 on Thursday, much warmer, 66 Friday. The front comes through Friday afternoon, drops temperatures heading into the weekend, which will make for cooler afternoons and chillier mornings once again. That 70 on Thursday, well above our average, but doesn't quite sniff the record for that date of 80 degrees. Was going to show you the fog again. There we go. Concho Cam decided to show back up. Again, a little bit hazy. You can actually see it kind of trace along the blades of the wind turbines. That's kind of cool. 29 degrees out there. Feels like 24 at Will Rogers. Elsewhere around the metro, we are in the lower 30s to upper half of the 20s. It's as chilly as 25 in Chickasha right now. A little brisk out there with some more 20s out to the west and northwest and a 41 out in Roger Mills County, the warmest in western Oklahoma right now. The breeze of 5 to 15 miles per hour makes it feel more like the mid-20s for a lot of us, though you can hand pick a few teens out to the west and northwest. The Panhandle certainly feeling cold as usual, and that fog will linger for parts from central Oklahoma to the east as we go through the next couple of hours. That burns off. We've got sunshine this afternoon, 61 degrees Oklahoma City, 62 in Clinton. Behind that weak front, 50s, so a little bit cooler up to the northwest, but still a beautiful day nonetheless. Overnight tonight, temperatures falling back into the 20s, upper 20s to mid 20s for some of us, with some 30s across the south, and then 50s tomorrow. So tomorrow, just a little bit cooler, but a little bit warmer than our normal of 53 for this time of year. So overall, can't complain too much about that. And we're staying dry as well. We stay dry all the way through basically the entire work week. Once that front arrives late on our Friday, could see some showers develop along that with rain chances lingering into Saturday. Again, that system has a lot of question marks, still several days away. Looking forward to Thursday. 70 looks great.
70 looks fabulous.